Trunk full of bangs, sitting on swine. Posted on the block, doing our thing. Doing our thing, doing our thing. Posted on the block, doing our thing. Trunk full of bangs, sitting on swine. Posted on the block, doing our thing. Doing our thing, doing our thing. Posted on the block, doing our thing.
He hold like my swag, catch me dropping cash. All in the
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, ATX, we in here. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Got this high new mixtape. Rick Ross, he about to call in. We about to do it real live. You know what I'm talking about? Hood Star Radio got the exclusive, baby.
Chill. So, shit, yeah, we gonna get it in, but shit, tell them where they can follow you and your blog spots and shit like that, you know what I mean? Give them a little bit about yourself before we get into the Rick Ross later.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, we all over the World Wide Web, man. You know, so I thank Paul Wall for making the internet go nuts. But, you know, we in this new millennium. The internet's crazy, so shout out to everybody, you know, Twitter, Facebook, everybody following me, you know what I'm saying, all over the world. We will hustle.blogspot. Check us out. Blog Talk Radio, Hood Star. Y'all listening live. This is what we doing, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's what it is, man. We're going to have that live Ricky Ross interview, man. That's going to be raw.
We also got some exclusives, man. Shout out to my boy DJ Woody Wood, you know what I'm saying? We got some exclusive stuff that we can let you hear out this Rick Ross What a Hustler. We got What a Hustler 7. You know, we still doing this What a Hustler thing. Nominated for awards, man. Last year we brought the DVD home. Free my nigga Lotto, Mob TV. This year we trying to bring some more DVD awards and mixtape awards back to the city, you know what I'm saying? We already doing it, so, you know, appreciate everybody supporting, man, because we ain't doing this shit without everybody else. But, man, I want y'all to know, man, this Rick Ross interview y'all about to listen to, man, it's going to be live, man. I learned a lot of stuff listening to this dude, man. This dude was a real drug kingpin, you know, getting stuff from the CIA, you know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, Ronald Reagan, all them involved, you know what I'm saying? We on this Alex Jones shit right now. But y'all, man, let's put some music on right low, you know what I'm saying? We're going to come back. Freeway Ricky Ross be live on the air, Hood Star Radio, Will Hustle. Y'all know what it is. ATX, what's up? Ricky Ross, what's good, baby? Oh, man, we chilling.
Trying to make something happen.
Oh, man, that's all we can do, man. We here to talk about this Freeway Enterprise, everything you got going on. You doing big things since you came home, you know what I'm saying? So, really, I want to kick off, and what's good?
Oh, man, it's all good. You know, I can't complain about nothing. Life is wonderful. You know, so I'm just out here enjoying life, man, the freedom and you know, and just, you know, man, just having a ball, man. I mean, you know, it's good being me right now.
I see you kicked it out big, you know, you in Maybachs and Bentleys with Mayweather, you know, making moves and stuff, you know?
Yeah, you know, a little bit, you know, just, you know, just doing what I do. You know, that's how I do it.
All right. Well, one thing I want to ask, like, in your own words, you know, for people who don't know who Freeway Ricky Ross is, you know what I'm saying, from California, you know, ex-drug kingpin, let them know who you are, you know what I'm saying, and what you're trying to do now, you know, just give, you know, a little 411 on Ricky Ross, you know what I'm talking about?
Man, I'm a dude who get it in, you know what I'm saying, don't mind taking chances, you know, basically just an entrepreneur, man, what I found out of who I really was, and somebody that has his people's best interest at heart. You know, I love my people, man.
Already. What was the first thing you did, man? You did 20 years in the federal penitentiary. What was the first thing you did when you got out?
Try to get some money.
Try to get some money. That's what I figured you'd say. You know what I'm talking
about? You know what they say, everything goes a little better with money.
Yeah. Already. That's what that is. Like, what were some of the things you did? You know, a lot of people come out of jail, they change, they different people, you know. Like, what did you do with your time? You know, how did you spend your time? And, you know, 20 years is a lot of time to do for a man to do, you know, for what you did. And you didn't kill nobody. You didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just got some money. And it's crazy how you did. We're going to get into that now, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, how did you spend your time? Like, how did you get through 20 years? You know, everybody can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I spent my time reading, studying, and strategizing. You know, I knew when I got out that I wanted to make some moves, that I still wanted to be rich and powerful. And those are the things that I studied for while I was in prison, how to be rich, powerful, and to help my people. You know, I mean, if first of all, if you can't uplift your people, you know, that's why I see a lot of these cats who supposedly, you know, got all this bread, and I don't see their mark in the community. You know, I don't see nothing that they're doing in the community to show that they got this kind of money. I mean, you know, what good do you if you got all this bread and all you do is sit the money in the bank, you know, and you're not helping nobody in the community?
Yeah, what are some of the kind of things that you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for somebody who's not fortunate to, you know, come see one of your summits or, you know, see you speak, or like, what's some of the things and the positive message that you're getting off, you know, you're coming across since you've been home?
Well, you know, I speak all over the country. I've been speaking in every place that they'll let me go. Right now I'm grounded, though. You know, I took a picture with a convicted felon, and, you know, it's a violation of my parole to be associated with a convicted felon. But those are some of the things that I do. And when I go on my speeches, what I talk to them about is, you know, that you can't do bad and hope to get good results. You know, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
If you're doing wrong, you know, wrong will come out of it. And those are some of the things, you know, and let them know that they can do what they want to do if they put their mind and heart into it. And one of the most important things for me that I think that I tell them is that, man, if you can sell dope, you can do anything in life, because selling dope is one of the hardest trades in the whole world.
Fucking 93, so niggas give it to me. And this is for you buster ass niggas who wanna do me. I never had love for you faking ass hoes. Steady in the kitchen, walls steady itching, boys steady wishing. Talking down on the nigga game. I'ma hit you for the blood,
Hey man, y'all done seen the Zero experience, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, what it is, man. I'm not gonna stop fighting trade the truth no matter what. I am the truth and I am youth.
Screw used to put his numbers on these tapes. And so we called him up. He was staying in Broadway Square. We went over there, and that's when we did our first tape.
Late 80s, early 90s, you know what I'm saying? We was making tapes at Screw House. I was always nigga in the background, just full in the background while he's making the tape, shooting pool and shit.
That's your boy Flip Gates. Rest in peace, Screw, Big Mo, Pimp C, and last but not least, Big Ho.
Me and Hawk was extremely close, you get what I'm saying? And it took me off guard because he was such a good dude, man. He was just someone I really leaned on a lot, you get what I'm saying?
Big Mo, Big Hawk, Pimp C, man, them like my partners, you know what I'm saying? They like bros. Drew, you know, these people real close to me. They're not just people I rap with. It's like we have a bond outside of the music, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want everybody to come by the Screw Shop and really enjoy themselves. Keep Screw name going and all the rest of the crew.
It's the ones that smoke blunts with ya, see your picture. Now they want to grab the guns and come and get ya. It's the ones that smoke blunts with ya, see your picture. Now they want to grab the guns and come and get ya.